It might sound a little confusing. Of course, there's 6 colors in a triad, but I assure you we are going to have many tutorials and examples of how to use this system coming to you very soon.
First introduced with our industry-leading airbrush-ready Warpaints Air range, color triads are taking on a new approach with Warpaints Fanatic. Join one of the developers of the exciting new Flexible Triad System, the Army Painter's head studio painter, Thomas Koltow, to learn more about why they exist, how they will help you, and what painters of all skill levels will love about the Flexible Triad System.
All the acrylic paints in the Warpaints Fanatic range is divided into these categories of 6 colors called a Flexible Triad. Usually when you think of a triad, you think of 3 colors ranging from a mid-tone, then a highlight and a shadow tone. We wanted to have a series of 6 colors to make it a bit more flexible. So every series of 6 paints, ranging from the teals to the browns to the desaturated violets and olive greens, are arranged from very light to very dark. Each specific series is very precise, like the jump from 1 to 2 and 2 to 3 will always be the same gradient change, specifically because you have to be able to use them not from 1 to 6, but you can jump in between them. But that's why each series is needed to be so precise. If I pull them over here, so this one we used 3 lightest color, 1, 2 and 3, with a layering technique. This one we did maximum contrast using only 3. I think we did 1, 3 and 6 on this one. This one we used the entire range. You can see it's a bit smoother. Even with just layering the paint, you get an almost blendy feel to it, even though it's just layering the different paints. And this one is the darkest one from 4 to 6. We've arranged the paints in these flexible triads for ease of use, not because it has to be set in stone. So if you like this color but like a dark blue as a shadow for this one, you can just pick a dark blue from a different category. They mix the exact same way. Like if you mix these two, will behave the same way as if you mix this one with a dark red in it, for example. Obviously, it's easier for a beginner to just go and pick colors from the same series to get the mid-tone, shadow and highlight tone, also everything in between, if you really want to make a smooth transition through a layering. But for me, this is precise. Like if I use these different steps every time, I will be sure I get the same gradient as opposed to when I mix my colors every time. So this is definitely both for beginners, but also for practiced users. The most important thing for us when we made the range was covering all the bases without having any significant overlap throughout the range. When you have 216 paints in a range, you'll have some colors that are very close, but it is still different. And when you use the color triads, it will make sense that we did it the way we did.
Whether you'll use 1, 3, or all 6 colors from the Flexible Triad's comprehensive color categories, you're sure to get insane results thanks to the insane coverage and performance that Warpaints Fanatic have to offer. For more Fanatic news and updates, exclusive hobby tutorials, and more, be sure to subscribe and like The Army Painter all over social media. And head to www.thearmypainter.com to learn even more about these and other amazing hobby products.